Well, hey there, comic compadres. This is Mark with ChicosComics, and it's an exciting day today because it is an unboxing day today. So everybody, to let you all know, I ended up getting a comic in the mail today after about a 8-month waiting period, give or take. So I ended up finding Trinity Comics. I actually got introduced to them via one of the Facebook comic book groups. It initially came up because they were offering some signings for the George Perez signing that was happening in January, which, you know, we all know unfortunately was canceled. Even the CGC signing was canceled. You know, rest in peace to one of the greatest, George Perez, one of the many that we've lost this year so far. But regardless, they ended up offering a Jim Lee sketch opportunity. You can't see in the background, but I do have another Jim Lee sketch. But I wanted to jump on this opportunity to go ahead and request a Marvel character. And to give you a little bit more backstory, I gave them the character of my choosing. I don't know if it was confirmed or not. I really hope it did. I hadn't really heard much from them since, you know, I paid my invoice in late January, early February, and they pretty much told me that they were gonna, you know, get everything moving from there on out. I touched base with the Trinity team back in, I think, March, and then again in May, and they were telling me, you know, it was kind of a lengthier process. You know, Jim Lee's extremely busy, you know, everything creative with DC and DC Comics. The guy does do a lot of things outside of that. You know, I can't blame him. Take your time, man. But I'm kind of excited to see what we have coming over here today. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox this. So on my first Jim Lee signing, I actually did get in person last year at Torpedo Con in Hollywood. That one I had to request Joker. Joker is one of my favorite characters out of both DC and Marvel, and you know, he's just such an iconic character, and having Jim Lee's interpretation of that character was just excellent. Being able to actually witness him draw it there in person just made that experience so much more special. So that one will be something I hold in my PC for a long time. But like I said, I decided to make a little pivot and had a Marvel character requested. So I haven't seen this. I'll be doing the unboxing. I actually had it express tier graded with CGC. You know, hindsight's always 2020 because their Fast Track Modern has really stepped up. You know, stepped up the plate, and they are cranking submissions out. I had a submission in May come back within about 2 weeks from door to door, which was incredible. I did fast track. That was a 9-book submission, so I was extremely pleased with that. I will say the modern graders are definitely grading a bit different, so you know, that's for another video. I think some of us other kind of graders can, you know, sympathize for some of the, you know, discrepancies in their grading, but hey, that's neither here nor there. So, oh my gosh, okay, so I hope this thing did not come cracked. So I believe it did get sent to Trinity before they resent it back to us. And this big old ding in the box from USPS is not promising, especially because, you know, just a little bit of bubble wrap. I would be wrapping this thing like a mofo. You know, these sketches were not cheap. I paid about $1,000 for this sketch. So really hoping to see something great. I do have that yellow label. Okay, so let us see here. They did use one of the blanks that I had requested. You guys are getting the first view of this guy here. Beautiful. Spider-Man sketch. 9.6 came back, not a 9.8, but that's okay. Looks like the corner has a really big ding on the corner. Other than that, pretty flawless copy. Great Spider-Man sketch. I had to get Jim Lee to do one of my favorite Marvel characters. I got a lot of love for Spider-Man. As you can see here, we got a few Spideys on the wall, but I am so pleased to be adding this to the personal collection here, y'all. It really pops really nice with that nice ASM trade dress on it. I think I actually might opt in and see if I can get this inked and colored by, you know, Scott Williams and Alex Sinclair. I did have the pleasure of meeting Alex Sinclair at Torpedo Con last year, and the guy was so amazing and nice and so personable. You're able to walk up and just have a conversation with him. I wanted to crack a beer with this guy. He was so nice and cool. And then I got to watch him ink. He was doing Wonder Woman at that time. So I would love to actually get this, you know, that extra layer of love, but extremely pleased with this one. Very nice. The slab is not cracked or anything from what I can see. And extremely pleased. This is now, everything has been coming back with that new QR code. So I've been kind of happy to see CGC was very quick to implement that change when they announced the QR codes. But what do you guys think? Sound off in the comments. Feel free to give us a like, a subscribe, a follow, a thumbs up. Follow us on Instagram, ChicosComics, our eBay stores at ChicosComics, whatnot, ChicosComics. And just share some of the love, guys. All right, comic compadres, y'all have fun out there. Keep hunting. Hope to see you all soon.